culinary therapy fasting lecture. I welcome you for coming and thank you for coming. And what I'm going to start out with is a light joke that'll lead into our topic at hand. One day, all the body parts are talking, and they want to know who's the boss. You know, the brain said I should be the boss because I do all the thinking, I lead the body with my thoughts, and then the eyes go, no, I should be the boss because I see where you're going, and without the eyes you just trip and fall. And then the stomach goes, oh, I should be the boss because I digest all the food, and I give you nutrients, and you would die if you couldn't use the nutrients. And the legs go, wait, I should be the boss because you guys couldn't move forward in life without the legs. And the butt said, no, I should be the boss. And all got together and they laughed at the butt. And the butt said, fine, you're going to laugh at me. So it clenched up for a couple days. And after a couple days, the brain got fogged and it couldn't think. And the eyes got cloudy and it couldn't see very well. And then the stomach got upset. And the legs got crampy and achy. And they all said, all right, but you're the boss, you're the boss. And it's a pretty good point if you think about it, because you don't eliminate well, you definitely don't feel well, but a lot of people, it's a topic that many people don't like to talk about, don't like to discuss throughout the years. And people, what's kind of interesting, if you look back in time, in the early 1900s, enemas, where if a baby has a fever, one of the first things you do, what they would do back in the 1900s to neglect it, is to give those with the herbalists in, they give the baby enema to bring the fever down. It's still the first thing you do. It doesn't matter if you're an adult or a child. An enema will help to relieve. It's your first line of defense. Even a 103-degree fever, first give an enema. Just a little, none of those store-bought things either. You know, you would get a little thing like this, perfect for you know, a little infant, but you got to remember, you ever give a little infant an enema, they got little swollen. But for yourself, you can always do it. Or if you're getting skin problems, we're going to get really deep into that. I'm going to let Will get a little more into the cleanse and that. But one of the other things, I just finished this 500-page book. It's probably the most comprehensive, detailed analysis of nutrition in a decade. Because what it's titled is Nutrition and Physical Degeneration. If you want to take notes of stuff, get this book. Nutrition and Physical Degeneration by Wesley Stripes.
Oh, Wesley Stripes.
What this guy did, he was a dentist in the 2030s who said, what's going on here? We got all this technology. We have tooth decay and degeneration of bodies running rampant. We've got the bacterial diseases under control, but we don't have the degeneration, all these cavities. So what he did is he went around the world. I mean, this guy went around the world. He took bobsled stuff in Mexico. They still couldn't get there by plane to some areas. He wanted to be, he went to the South Africans, the Melanesians, to the Hawaiians, to the Native American Indians, and he wanted to study them in their most remote atmospheres where nobody from the outside was coming in, and they weren't bringing any other foods. They were in their own habitat, surviving the native ways. So when he studied these cultures, he was amazed because there was almost no tooth decay. One tooth in less than 100, sometimes 0.04% of teeth. That's how detailed we got when the effects did by decay. And then he saw no immune system diseases, rarely. Of course, in places like Africa, you still have malaria and things like that because it's just, that's a problem that's always been there. But there were no prisons, no insane asylums. There were no, everybody was useful. Children went to, you know, they were useful to the community very quickly. And then births, labors were under 3 hours. Usually the woman would deliver the baby herself. Cesarean sections were unheard of. Doctors would say, or there's one Eskimo village where the doctor said in his 38 years of practice, he never made it to deliver a baby, an Eskimo wife, an Eskimo woman, because they just always did. I don't know what the proper terminology is, but there was no labor problems. Very quick. And what he said though, in the new generations, they always need to have surgery. The labors were long, extensive,